beat live, you know Lil Juke made it.
What's good, Double C gang? It's your girl Double C back on the scene with another freaking YouTube video, guys. Today, as you guys can tell by today's title, baby, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. We're gonna be doing a little get ready with me story time while I talk mad shit about the truth behind living in Miami, Florida. Now let's just get straight up into this because I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, and I'm like, okay, when am I gonna do it? I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing anything right now. Let me tell y'all the tea on what it's really like living in Miami, Florida. Now, disclaimer, before I actually get into this video, not everybody will have the same experience as I did living here, okay? I feel like when you come and you move to Miami, you can pick a certain lifestyle that you want to live, like whether you want to be a part of the nightclub, you know, brunch, I don't fucking know. I just know the nightclub because that's what I've been doing since I came here. I feel like this class is not even fully closed. I don't have no chair. I'm about to be sitting on my knees.
That's what she said.
I'm about to sit on my suitcase. I don't give a fuck. Excuse me, Luna. Alright. This is my fake little chair. I'm sitting on a fucking suitcase. And yeah, let's get into this fucking tea. Like, so I'm basically gonna be doing my makeup with y'all. And I'm gonna be telling y'all my experience. I've been living here for about a year now, so I'm gonna be telling y'all from start to finish, and I'm gonna also be giving a story time on basically how, like, I thought, like, okay, y'all, I was drugged before. Like, I've never told any of my crazy story times while living out here, and this is gonna be my first time telling a story time on how the fuck living out here is deadass not even, I'm not gonna say it's not safe, but living out here as a female can be very dangerous. I'm gonna be giving y'all the raw, the real, because y'all know how I am. I don't sugarcoat nothing, feel me? And like I said, everybody's gonna have a different experience, and this is just my experience, and I know there's other people who've definitely had similar experiences as me. I'm just speaking on mine. I'm not speaking for nobody else. I know there's plenty of people who live in Miami, Florida, who probably actually like it out here. It's alright. I'm not gonna cap. But before we get to the video, comment bless you, because bitch I just sneezed, okay? Period. Like, you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you guys want more story times, you know, little tea talk and little get ready with me videos like this. And yeah, I could just, like, my makeup is all over the place right now, so I know I'm gonna be all over the place. Like, this is kind of gonna be all over the place. Hopefully I edit it and it don't even look all over the place, but my makeup area right now looks crazy. So I went ahead, did my skincare routine. I washed my eyelashes. Bitch, do you need water? Like, my voice keep getting like stuck. Like, I don't know how to explain the feeling. Anyways, so yeah, let's get into it. So let me just kind of get a little bit organized before we start. Alright, so let's get straight up into this. Okay, first things I'm gonna do is prime my face, but I'm gonna try my best to like multitask, talk, and do my makeup at the same time. And I'm literally not going anywhere. Like, bitch, I'm doing my makeup to go nowhere. So first, let's talk about what made me actually, you know, want to move to Miami, Florida. And let's get into that first, okay? Ooh, I forgot to use my new primer. So my new primer is from e.l.f. It's the Mint Cooling Face Primer. I'll go ahead and put some more primer because I don't think a lot of primer ever hurt nobody unless you're not supposed to put it. Do I give a fuck about the rules? No. Oh shit. Alright, so basically guys, my first time ever coming to Miami, Florida was spring break of 2021. And if you came out here for spring break of 2021, then you know that it was wild, it was fun, it was a good time. If you didn't pop out to Miami for spring break of 2021, you definitely missed out on a lot. Not gonna cap. Like, bitch, it was a literal movie. Like, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, speak to anybody that came out here for spring break of 2021, they're gonna tell you that, bro, that shit was a fucking movie, because it was a movie. And it was actually really fun. I'm not gonna cap. Like don't get me wrong, I love Miami and shit like that. I'm not trying to bash anybody who lives here in the city. Like, don't get that fucked up. This is just, like I said, my personal experiences. So like I said, my first time out here was spring break of 2021. I have never been to Miami, Florida. I never like even really heard about it. Like, I'm not gonna cap, I barely even knew what Miami was till one of my homegirls was like, oh, let's slide to Miami March 1st, this and the third. I'm like, okay, bet, like, that's cool. I'm not even really too sure what it is, bitch. I just know this is my first vacation. Like, it's about to be my first time flying out of state by myself, or just period. Like, I never took a trip before out of the state, and that was when I was, how old was I? I was probably 19 years old. Yeah, I was 19 years old at the time, because I'm 20 now. And I'm like, okay, bet, yeah, let's go. We paid for the trip. We get down here, and my first experience out here was pretty calm. It was pretty cool. It was nothing major. Spring break yet. Mind you, it was March 1st the first time I come out here. My first time out here, I met Mello, I met Miami the Kid, and yeah, that was it. And I met them, and they're the reasons why I popped out to Miami again for spring break, because they invited me. They was like, oh, pop out, we're gonna do something for spring break, this and the third. I'm like, okay, cool, bet, I'll slide. So spring break, I don't even really think that there was any issues. Like, spring break is what made me want to move to Miami. Like, oh my god, the lifestyle, it was so fun, bitch. I'm living my best life. There's no parent around telling me what to do. There's nobody down my back. I was literally in Florida for so long. My mom was calling my phone every day like, Chanel, when are you coming home? When are you coming home? I'm like, I don't know when I'm coming home. Like, I'm literally telling her I don't know when I'm coming home. She's like, what do you mean you don't know when you're coming home? I'm like, Mom, I don't know when I'm coming home. She probably thought like I was being held against my will or some shit. Like, she deadass would call me and I'm like, Mom, I don't know when I'm coming home. She's like, what do you mean you don't know when you're coming home? I'm like, bitch, I just don't know when I'm coming home. Like, I'm outside having fun. Like, this is my first time, literally my first time ever taking a trip like out of state. I've been out the country before, but this is my first time taking a trip out of state. So I'm open. Like, this is my first time experiencing a lifestyle like this. So, bitch, I'm outside. Okay, y'all, I just filled in my eyebrows. But like I was saying, this is my first time literally like outside, like the definition of we outside. Like, when I tell you I was outside doing the wildest shit, like, me on spring break, I'm not gonna lie, I was grits. Like, I was doing mad dumb shit, like, but mind you, I was having fun at the same time. Mind you, this is my first time partying for real, getting in that scene, so that's what's expected for real. Hold on, let me kind of concentrate, because I don't think I could talk and do this at the same time. Yo, having these like eyelash extensions in the way really be like, it's be in the way. It's be, okay, shut up, Chanel. Just fucking do the damn line, bitch. Who texted me? I bet you it was somebody asking me to go to the fucking club. 11:11. And like I said, if somebody asked me to get to the club, go to the club. And it's 11:11 right now, y'all. So like I was saying, this is my first time outside for real. So I'm just open, like, and I'm just acting like a badass jit, like, for real. That's really what I was doing. I was being a badass motherfucking jit. Like, I know half the shit I did over spring break I would like literally never do again in my life. And do I regret some of it? Part of me does, but then it's like, bitch, you was outside having fun, so who gives a fuck, right? Nobody. And not me. Like, who's gonna remember? We were all drunk like half the time. Like, I was literally drunk day, night, afternoon. Like, it don't matter the occasion, bitch. I was drunk, okay? Not the point. We're not talking about my drunkenness right now. Alright, some of the things I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna leave out like a lot of details, or some details, because there's just some things that don't need to be told on the internet for real. But okay, let's get to spring break. Nothing really like bad happened for real that I could recall. There was drama and shit like that, but it's spring break. Of course there's gonna be drama. So my third time coming to Miami, something like really grits, let's call it that, something really grits happened to me. Like down bad, got really drunk, and something like just I don't want to talk about happened to me. It was embarrassing, it caused a lot of drama, and overall it sucked. So right now, let me really get into it now. So basically what I'm trying to say is all the drama and shit that happened, in my opinion, was God giving me signs. Not signs necessarily, that, you know, or I should have just seen it for itself. Like the lifestyle of Miami, Florida, bro, like it was showing me what it was like when I first came out here and shit like that. So I really should have just knew what was up, for real. But me being gullible, you know, I'm going through shit with my mom, so it's like, okay, I don't care, like I want to move out, this and the third. And Miami was really only the place that I was fucking with, for real. It was the place that I was visiting the most often, and it just felt like home to me, which I'm not gonna cap, sometimes it still does feel like home, but it's just a lot of cons to it. Like it's also pros, like I can't even really think of any pros right now. But basically the reason why I did move out here was, you know, to try to get my face out there more, experience a new life, just experience something different besides living in New York. Because like I be missing New York, but to be honest with y'all, I really wouldn't consider moving back there. I'm not gonna cap, I would never move back to the Bronx. Like if I did, I'm pretty sure I'd probably be super fucking depressed. Like I just would not move back to the Bronx. When I started first traveling out here to Miami, like I visited here at least 4 to 5 times, and each time I just felt more in love with it. But the very last time I visited here, it was like some big drama shit that went down, like that had to do with me. And you know, in living in Miami, you have to be careful of who you trust and like who are your friends, because like I thought New York is gritty. No, out here, like nobody gives a fuck about you, bitch. Like nobody, it doesn't like, not, it does matter who you are. Like if you don't have like a certain status or class and you're not known out here, bro, like nobody gives a fuck about you, who you are. Like you're just a regular bitch. And that's what I feel like out here. I feel like I'm a regular ass bitch, and I don't care. I'm not a regular ass bitch. Like I'm gonna be somebody in life, and out here, bro, I just get treated like I'm a regular ass bitch. Like the niggas don't give a fuck, bro. They're very rude. They're very like, they just, it's nothing past the one night stand with these men, okay? It's nothing past the one night stand. And this eyebrow came out better than this eyebrow, but fuck it, I guess. I ain't trying to fix that right now. Fuck it. Where's my other concealer? Okay, so basically like I was saying, I get treated like a regular ass bitch, and bitch, I ain't no regular ass bitch, and you're not gonna be treating me like no regular ass bitch. And that's why I literally don't fuck with no Miami nigga. Like I don't fuck with none of them. I don't want to fuck with any of them. Y'all not even cute, y'all very ugly. Yeah, so but yeah, out here I just get treated like a regular ass bitch. Like, and like I said, everyone will have a different experience. Like not everyone will have the same experiences I have, but I'm pretty sure there are some girlies right now who are like, bitch, I relate to that. And where's my setting spray, bro? So throughout like all my makeup process, I swear a whole bunch of setting spray on my face just to keep the makeup in place. But yes, as I'm saying, like out here nobody gives a fuck. Like you get treated like a regular ass bitch. These niggas don't care, bro. Like it's just like I said, it's hard. Like for me personally, I don't know. Like let me just get into, like it's just, I don't know. I seen this TikTok and it was like living in Miami, Florida is like living in a low budget LA, and y'all know how they be saying LA is like the devil's playground.
I wish I had a time machine.
All there is out here to do, bro, is drink and party. Like y'all could say something different, bro. but I don't care, bro. Like, all there is out here, bro, is drinking and party, and during the daytime is only tourist shit to do. I don't want to do tourist shit. I'm not a fucking, well, I am a tourist. Well, I'm not a tourist, bro. I live here. So it's like, I don't want to do that tourist shit. So it's like, really only the option is to for real party and drink, bro. I'm seriously not gonna cap to y'all right now. I have got caught up in that partying, drinking shit every fucking day. Like, today I got invited to go to the club. Part of me dad wanted to go, and then part of me is like, nah, Chanel, like, chill out, bro. You don't really need to be doing that club shit. For real. Like, I'm not a regular bitch for me to just be in the club every fucking day. Like, nah, bro, that shit is grits, bro. To be in the club every day, I'm somebody who wants to have, like, you know, I want to be seen as a classy woman, and I feel like living out here, I cannot, not that I cannot be a classy woman, I can be a classy woman, but it's just, bitch, I don't want to be in the club every day. Like, I be bored out here. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't have no friends out here. All right, I talk my shit enough. Now let's get into how I got drugged out here in Miami, Florida. Okay, let's get into it, girls. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this one? I don't think they're ready for this one. So this is not cap either. Like, I don't got a cap to y'all about anything like this. So now let me give y'all a story time. Do y'all remember when my mom came out here to visit me? Like, if you didn't watch those vlogs, it's a little bit down at the bottom. So my mom came to visit me like a while ago. So I got invited to go to the club the very last day that my mom was here from Miami, and we were gonna fly back to New York together. That's what the plan was. So I get invited to the club, right? We just finished going shopping and shit. They like, oh, Chanel, pop up to the club, this, that, and the third, and come to the pregame. So there was a pregame before the club, and my mom is like, oh, Chanel, I don't think you should go out tonight. And this is why you should always listen to your parents, bro. Like, if your mom tells you she don't think you should go out, stay your ass home, bro, because that motherly instinct is kicking in for a reason. My mom is like, oh, I don't think you should go to the club tonight. I'm like, Mom, it's gonna be fine. Mind you, we have a flight to catch early in the morning. I'm like, oh, Mom, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna drink that much. This, that, and the third. I'm gonna be back in time, I promise. So get this, right? So we go to the pregame. You know, obviously a pregame, if you don't know what that is, that's when you pregame before the actual event, which is whether you're drinking, smoking, whatever. So we're drinking or whatever, I'm pre-gaming, and I'm like, I'm telling everybody, I got a flight, y'all. I'm not getting that drunk, this, that, and the third. They like, oh, Chanel, you capping, this, that, and the third. You capping. They was like, oh, you gonna, like, niggas was dead ass telling me, oh, you gonna miss your flight, this, that, and the third. I'm like, nah, I'm not drinking that much. Like, I don't care. I got a flight in the morning. So mind you, my mom is home in my crib all by herself and shit, which I feel like I'm mad stupid for even just like doing that to her, to like just ditching her to go to the club when it's literally our last night in Miami together and she has to fly home. At this time, me and Dragon are like talking to each other. We're not dating, but me and him are talking. So the very last thing I remember is, what's the last thing that I remember? The last thing that I remember is talking to Dragon. Mind you, it was not him, bro. It was not him. So let's leave him out of the equation right now before somebody go in the comments and like, oh, maybe it was him who drugged you. No, it was not him. I feel like me and him both kind of have a feeling of who did it. I'm not even gonna like, the person is not known, but we kind of have a feeling of who might have drugged me. I'm not gonna blame nobody because I started acting like that from like, okay, let me tell the story properly. So the very last thing I remembered is entering the club. I remember some bottles coming out, and that's it. Now, I kind of blacked out, obviously, because I don't remember anything. What's after this? Okay, I gotta bake. So I don't remember anything. I remember talking to Dragon. I was telling him something about somebody in the club, but I was like super drunk, like super drunk. And there's even a video of me, like somebody actually posted, which I really hate the fact that people do that. Like, there's a video of me on somebody's Instagram. I know who, but I'm not gonna say their names because I'm not trying to cause issues. But a certain somebody I was sitting in their section had recorded me twerking on a guy, and mind you, I don't remember any of this, like at all. I don't remember any of this. So I'm watching it confused as fuck. Like after all of this happened, I ended up seeing it and I'm watching it confused as fuck because I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I don't look normal. Like I don't look drunk, I don't look, you know, high. Bitch, I look out of there. Like something looks wrong. Like I wasn't even moving like myself. Like I looked weird. Like it just did not look like my normal self. I did not look like somebody who was drunk. I looked like I was off some shit, bro. And mind you, out here, y'all, drugs is a big thing. Like drugs is everywhere, but for real, Miami, Florida, bro, I'm not gonna cap. Niggas do a lot of shit out here. Niggas do coke. Niggas do it all, okay? Niggas do it all out here, okay? So let me tell y'all that. I'm watching this shit and I don't look normal. I don't look like my usual self. I look like I was moving very weird, like somebody who was drugged. So right, proceed, right? I don't have my phone this whole night. Mind you, my mother is in my crib texting my phone, asking me when am I coming home, but I don't have my phone on me because my friend had my phone. I had on like this outfit, but it had no pockets. So I told my friend, oh, hold my phone for me just in case. So I guess like after I was like drugged, laced, whatever, something was put in my drink. And let me tell you why I think something or I know something was put in my drink. I'll get to that. So I'm like, oh, hold my phone for me, whatever. That's kind of what the last thing I remember, telling my friend to hold my phone for me. So, right, so like I don't remember the whole night. My friend told me everything about the whole night. I don't remember it. My friend told me that after I had took a shot from somebody, like somebody had handed me a shot glass that was already poured. Somebody in my section had handed me a shot glass that was already poured and I took a shot. Mind you, I was drunk already. Like I was lit already. So me taking that shot from that person, they said after I took that shot from that person is when I started acting unusual. So Dragon noticed that I was acting weird and acting out of the ordinary. Ooh. So he pulled me out of the section. He was like, he told me that he pulled me out of the section and he was trying to talk to me like, oh, this and the third. He was like that I was acting like unusual. Like he was like, you had to be drugged or something, because he was like I was being too compliant. He was like I was being very compliant with everything he was saying, and like he was telling me stuff but like I wasn't paying attention and I was just like acting weird and unusual. I don't remember anything, guys, so it's like I'm just telling y'all basically what I was told, bitch. So what you call it, so I'm out of there the whole night, and then I realized, or he's trying to get me to go home. That's what happened. Dragon was trying to get me to go home. He's talking to me and I didn't even remember my name. Like I remember this part when I had came back in my body, kind of just a little bit. He was like, oh Chanel, what's your number, what's your number, what's your number, so I can call your phone, we can see where your phone is, what's your mom's number. I'm sitting there stunned, like stunned. I remember this. I'm sitting there stunned like shit. Like I can't remember my name. Like I didn't even remember my password. I couldn't remember my phone number. I was just sitting there mad stunned, like I just could not remember anything in that moment. Like I was there in my body, but like I didn't even know my name. He was like, oh, what's your password? And I'm like, shit, like my brain was literally blank, bro. And I'm trying to figure out what's my own name. Like I'm thinking like, what's my name? I'm trying to figure out where my mom is. Like I couldn't think of anything in that moment. My brain was literally so blank, y'all. It's not even funny. Like something was wrong. Like I didn't even remember anything. He's trying to talk to me and I can't even speak. Like it was just weird as fuck. So then I start crying and shit. He's like, you gotta calm down, you gotta calm down. I just started crying. I just started crying. He pulled me, like we was in a private area of the club. He pulled me, mind you, wait, before he like, no, this is how he got to me, y'all. Somebody was trying to leave with me. Somebody was trying to leave with me. The person that had gave me that shot, bruh, was trying to leave with me. Mind you, I have a flight in the morning and I'm telling my friends I have a flight in the morning. Well, they're not even my friends, bro. They're not my friends. But I'm telling, mind you, people in the section, well, I don't know if this but it don't matter, bro. This person who I took the shot from literally was trying to leave the club with me. So Dragon peeped that, and he said he rushed over to the front door, was like, nah, she's not going with y'all. And he basically like saved my life, bro, because who knows what could have happened, where I would have ended up. He saved my life. So he's like, oh, nah, she's not leaving the club with y'all. This, that, and the third. So he takes me upstairs, and like I said, you know, he's trying to tell me like, what's your phone number, or what's my phone number? He was trying to call my phone, and he was like, I couldn't figure out like my iCloud, some shit like that, I don't know. But we was trying to like call my phone and shit like that, and I couldn't remember anything. And my mom is calling my phone, mind you, whoever has my phone, the person that had my phone, my mom called my phone and they picked up. So my mom is automatically panicking, like she's probably thinking some shit happened to me, because a whole nigga picks up my phone. And when she's expecting me to pick up the phone, the fuck? So my mom was panicking. She's like, oh, I'm gonna call the police, this, that, and the third. Like my mom was really plotting to call the police, bro, because at this point in her head, I'm missing, bro. Like I went to the club, it's like 4 in the morning, we have a flight at probably like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and I'm nowhere to be found. I'm not home yet. I haven't texted her, haven't called her, because I didn't have my phone. So in her head, something probably happened to me, which something did. So finally we got through to the person who had my phone. Dragon took me to go pick up my phone, and mind you, I still vaguely remember all of this, because like it's just like it comes in and out for real. It comes in and out for real. So I vaguely remember. So I remember picking up my phone, this, that, and the third. Dragon Ubered me home. He was in the Uber with me. I get home to my mom, and mind you, I'm in my mom's face all fucked up. I'm drunk, plus whatever I was on. I had to be on something. I ended up screaming at my mom. I ended up like, bro, it was just terrible. Like I ended up screaming at my mom, yelling at her, because like I was off the drugs, bro. Like I had to be off the drugs, because I started yelling at my mom, and literally like we have a whole flight, mind you. After yelling at my mom and shit like that, I wake up at the airport. When I tell you I don't remember how I got to the airport at all, I don't know how my mom got me in that cab. I don't remember ordering the Uber. I remember that night and waking up in the airport, and that's when the alcohol was out of my system finally, and that's when whatever drug was slipped to me was finally out of my system. I literally just remember waking up at the airport, and this is why I'm telling this story, is just to warn females that y'all gotta be careful. Y'all can't be trusting everybody. Careful, like, period. Not even just living in Miami, but like living anywhere. Don't take a drink from anybody that you didn't see them pour that shit. Like, just don't do it, because you don't know people's intentions and what people is trying to do to you. Like, you can't trust everybody for real, and that's be my problem. Like, I be putting my trust into people so fast. And like, just don't go out by yourself. Like, be careful who you're going out with. Be careful with club promoters. Be careful with anybody. Like, Miami is a crazy place, okay? Like, it's just not a place for anybody that's not on their 10 toes, for real. Like, living out here, you gotta be on your 10 motherfucking toes, okay? 10 toes. You gotta be paying attention to everything and everybody. Not everybody is in your best interest, okay? And stop trying to go hang out with niggas just because they the niggas with the money in Miami. The niggas with the money in Miami be the ones you need to watch out for, baby girl, okay? Like, that night was literally so scary. It's not even funny. I'm very thankful that I had somebody there to look out for me. Like, because like I said, the person who gave me that shot in the first place that started making me act all fucking crazy literally was trying to take me with them. So it's like, okay, now what if I never got my phone back? What if I never returned? So you gotta be careful of who you're hanging out with. You just can't go anywhere. And that's one of the reasons why I want to leave Miami. It's not like the entire reason. It's multiple reasons I want to leave here. Just because I like a fresh start. I just want a fresh start. I feel like so much good has happened, but then again, it's like so much bad has happened as well, and I just want a fresh start. And I'm young. I kind of want to travel before I settle down anywhere in life, whether it's a relationship, a place to live. I just want to travel and like get experience of living in different places before I be like, okay, I want to live here. And like I said, I'm living in a studio right now, so it's pretty difficult to like run my business, do YouTube videos, all in this just small space. And I kind of want to grow and just expand and do bigger things in life. And I feel like living in Miami is stagnating me a little bit because it's so many distractions, and it's just like, it's kind of harder to like make a name for yourself out here, since it's like already so many people out here who are just like, I don't know, like making a face for yourself in Miami. I wouldn't say it's hard, but I don't know, it's just like not where I want to be anymore. Feel me? It is okay to change your mind about something. Like, yes, I changed my mind about liking it here, and does it matter? No. Would I, like, I would come back here, yes, and I would still come back to Miami, but I wouldn't live here. Maybe in the future, if I'm like, not if, when I'm like really rich and settled down, I'll probably like buy a penthouse out here or some shit. I want to have cribs in multiple places, to be honest with you. But you know, I'm just ready to get the fuck, to be honest with you. And you know, God got me. God is gonna place me where he want me to be, for real, for real. And I'm excited, and I cannot wait to embark that journey. But y'all, living in Miami is not all fucking, how you call it, cupcakes and rainbows. This city get gritty, for real, for real. Like, y'all, not to even tell anybody's business, for real, but this is because it's not my story to tell. But I had a friend who literally got her apartment broken into, and the guy tried to kill her. Like, because I haven't heard from her in so long, and I was like worrying about her. Like, she literally just disappeared off the face of the earth. And she was like one of the first girls that I was hanging with out here, and I haven't heard from her in so long. And she hit me up and she told me what happened to her, and I'm like, wow, bro, like, you really need, like, living out here is not fun and games. Like, it can be fun and games, but you need to be careful, and you cannot trust everybody, bro. Like, and that's really for any place that you're living in. It's not just Miami. But yeah, that's not the only crazy thing that's happened to me out here. That's just one of many crazy things that happened to me out here. Like I said, I'm not gonna get on camera and like say every little thing, because I feel like not everything should be shared publicly, like, you know. But yeah, that's just what it's like living in Miami at 20 years old. Hold on, y'all, I'm gonna get myself together. This is a no foundation look. This is my makeup routine for when I don't use any foundation. This is literally just concealer. But my camera is dying, y'all, and that is just my little testimony on what it's like really living in Miami, Florida, and the truth on like why I want to move and why I'm actually moving out of Miami, Florida. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys want me to do a detailed makeup tutorial, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below so I know to do that video for you guys. Follow me on Instagram and comment down below your Miami trip experience, because I know everybody has one. I literally have so many Miami story times that I cannot wait to tell y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out for when I do end up posting those story times, because maybe they're coming, okay? Like, once I get up out of here, I'm telling every fucking story and every experience that I went through out here. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram to keep up with me, and make sure you girlies stay safe, okay? And don't be taking drinks from anybody, like, period, okay? Okay, and I will see you cuties in the next video. Bye.